So lots of things going on with the monitor panel here. So if we start at the top, basically we've got your battery strength and then your holding tanks. So just push these buttons, you can push and hold them. So this is showing us our battery strength, which down here, this is your indicators. So we've got low, fair, good, and then charge. Let's just talk about the battery for a second here. Right now we're showing that it's in a good condition. Let's just assume we're down in a low condition. Only got one light lit up. As soon as we plug the trailer into shore power, all the lights will light up, but we're in a charge condition. That doesn't mean your batteries are full strength. If you plugged it in for 10 minutes and unplugged it, it's just it may stay up here until you turn your pump on. It's gonna drop right back down to low. So if you see we're up on charge, that doesn't necessarily mean we're fully charged. Fresh tank, now we're up looking at your tank levels. So our tank's empty. So these are your levels: 1/3, 2/3, and full. And then these are the different tanks as described. One comment we get fairly regularly is they're showing, you know your tank's empty, but it's still showing 1/3. Have a look in the owner's manual, the escape owner's manual. There's a section, I believe it's in the plumbing section or holding tank section. It'll cover erroneous readings, and it describes how to clean your tanks out, and which will clean the sensors. Moving down, this is your water heater control. So if all the water heaters have propane heat, and you may have opted to get a propane and electric heat. This only controls the propane side. So to switch it on, we've actually got a water heater sitting on the counter here. This is your light that just is a reminder that it's turned on. This DSI this is your fault light. It always comes on when it's in startup mode. You can hear the water heater sitting on the counter here. It's trying to light. There's no propane here, so it won't light. So it didn't light. The light stays on. We're just gonna watch and show you, let it run through the full system here, the cycle. When it's trying to ignite, this light will go out, as you see. If it lights and fires up normally, that light will stay out, and that's your indicator that it's lit and it's running. So it'll go for one more time here, and then it'll stop trying, and that light will just stay on solid. Come on, there we go. So assuming it's lit, that light stays out, this light stays on. And it's just your reminder before you hit the road, switch it off. So now we are in a full fault mode, so it won't try anymore. This light will just stay on. So if you're ready to do dishes and it's still cold, have a look if that's lit. Maybe you forgot to turn the propane on, or you're out of propane, or we do have something going on with the water heater. To reset it so it tries again, switch it off. Give it a couple of 10 seconds or so, turn it back on, and it'll attempt again, assuming you just opened your propane tank. And we'll cover more of the water heater operation in a little bit. So this is your water pump switch. So essentially, turn it on. We've got a water pump sitting right on the counter here, so you can see this operation. So you can turn the pump on, leave it on the whole time you're camping. It's not drawing any power. This little LED light is the only thing using power right now. But essentially, as we now turn the switch on, now your pump comes to life. So it's a demand pump. It only uses power when you open the faucets. If you're having some issues with the pump, whether it stays running even though it's turned off, it's not priming properly, a couple of other issues that may be going on with the pump. We do have another troubleshooting link on our Escape YouTube page, covering some troubleshooting problems with the pump.